Hi guys! Today I'm here with a fun Christmas tutorial. It's right on time for Christmas, and if you're out of ideas what to make for dessert, then I have a both delicious and great looking dessert for you. So today I'm going to show you how to make these fun Christmas cupcakes. It's a delicious gingerbread cupcake and it has some beautiful buttercream decorations. So we have here a beautiful Christmas tree, a Christmas wreath. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. It's always a difficult word for me to pronounce. Then we also have the Santa's hat and the Christmas flower or the poinsettia. And in today's tutorial I will show you both how to make the delicious gingerbread cupcake and how to decorate these Christmas cupcakes. Have fun! Add the butter into a medium bowl and also add in the sugar. And then you just want to beat the butter with the sugar until pale and fluffy. And this should take about 3 minutes. And once the butter is pale and soft, you want to start adding the eggs one at a time and mixing for about 30 seconds in between each addition. Then I have all my dry ingredients over here, the flour with the baking powder and the gingerbread spice, and I'm gonna start sieving it into the wet ingredients. And you want to add about 1/3 first. Then we are going to add about half of the wet ingredients and then again the dry ingredients. And at this point, when you mix, you want to keep the speed on low. Just mix until almost combined. Then add about half of the kefir or buttermilk. Mix again. Then about another 1/3 of the dry ingredients. And the rest of the wet ingredients or the, well, buttermilk or kefir. Then adding in the rest of the dry ingredients and also mixing that in. And then the last thing we are going to add is the dark molasses. And then I'm gonna swap to a spatula just to avoid overmixing and fold in the dark molasses. And once it's all well combined, you can start portioning the cupcakes. Line the cupcake tray with the cupcake liners or cases. Then once you've removed the cupcakes from the oven, you want to give them about a couple of minutes in the pan to just cool slightly, and then you want to remove them from the pan into a cooling rack. And when icing cupcakes, you want to make sure that the cupcakes have completely cooled before you start with the icing, because otherwise it will just melt over the cupcake. Once your cupcakes are cooled, you can start decorating them. I'm gonna first make the Christmas tree. For that, I have the cupcake here. I'm also gonna use this kind of stars that I'm gonna place on top, but you could also make these out of fondant. Then I also have some sprinkles here and some golden that I'm gonna sprinkle on top. And I've prepared the buttercream already. I have my Swiss meringue buttercream in a piping bag with a closed-start nozzle, and you can find the recipe linked for the Swiss meringue buttercream and also for my American buttercream in case you want to use that. That's our Christmas tree, and now we want to add some sprinkles, and then I also want to add the star on top. And now we are making a Christmas wreath, and for that I'm gonna cover the top of my cupcake with a little bit of white buttercream. So you just want to cover it so that you have a white background. Then I have some green buttercream with a star nozzle, and I'm gonna pipe the wreath at the edge of the cupcake. Then I'm gonna use the same sprinkles just to decorate a little bit. Then I have this small round nozzle with some red buttercream, and with that I'm gonna pipe the bow. And then we are going to make the Christmas flower. So I have here some red buttercream and the leaf piping tip. And you want to start by making the outer layer first. and then make the inner layer. And then again, I'm using the same sprinkles as before to make the center. And then for the last one, I have a big round nozzle with red buttercream, and we are going to make the Santa's hat. Then for the Santa's hat, I will also need this small open star nozzle with white buttercream. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It was a little bit longer because it's 4 different designs. Yeah, I had to count that. So yeah, it's 4 different Christmas designs, and obviously it takes a little bit of time to show each design. But these are really fun to make, and I tried to choose the kind of designs that are still pretty easy to make even if you're a beginner. But that being said, if you're not feeling the all the decorations, then you can just make the gingerbread cupcake. Enjoy it as it is. It's really flavorful and delicious even without any topping. Or you can make just a regular swirl or whatever you want with the buttercream, so you don't necessarily have to decorate the cupcakes like this in order to make them. But if you're going to make these, I would love for you to share your photos. You can either email them to me, and you can find my email here in the details on YouTube, or you can click the link below in my description box, which will take you to the recipe, and there at the very bottom of the page is a comment section where you can comment on the recipe, and you can also attach the photo there. So whichever you prefer, but I would really love to see your creations. If you like this fun Christmas cupcake tutorial, don't forget that thumbs up so I also know you liked it. And if you're new to my channel, then you can subscribe over here. And if you tap the bell, you won't miss any of the coming recipes. Thank you for watching my video, and happy holidays!